Hi guys, welcome to the Old School Gamer Man. This is the very first video that we're going to do on the YouTube channel that we've just created, and this channel is dedicated to the old school games of yesteryear. You know, the ones that the kids don't like playing now, and the ones that only have two buttons on the remote, although this is not one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the old games, from the Nintendo to the Sega to, you know, all those old school gaming machines, bring you back some of the memories of when we were younger, right? So the kids would never understand all this. But more importantly than that, I'm also going to be showing you where you can get these games, you know, and you can even ask me and I'll send them to you. So, you know, in terms of their ROM. So without any further ado, let's go and play the first one. So the first one we're going to do is Alex the Kid in Miracle World. This was released about 1986, I think, and actually they bundled it in with the Sega Master System too. And the idea is Alex has got to go all the way through all these levels to rescue his princess. You've got two buttons, as I've said before. So you've got the jump button, and if you hold it, it does little and longer jumps, and a punch button. That's it. And this is why I like it. It's very simple. It's not like the, you know, the Call of Duties and stuff today, where you've got like 400 million different buttons and combinations to press. It's nice and easy, and yeah. That's why I like it, I guess. So those question mark boxes, every three, they run in a sequence. The first one you get is a ring. The second one is a ghost, which you have to get away from, otherwise he kills you. And the third one is an extra life. So we like to punch those dragons in the nose. The idea is get as much as you can in cash-wise, so you can buy like helicopters, special packages, that sort of thing. Okay, so we don't want to hit that question mark box just yet, because in there will be a ghost. And what we want to try and do is avoid dying. And I don't think you can get this just here. No. There used to be a way you have to go forward. Oh, no, nearly got me. Go forward and smash it in the face. Or kick it up the arse, one of the two. There we go. And I don't know why, I just like smashing all the boxes. I guess it's a little bit of a... So what I tend to do, like with this, is because you have to get the ghost out before you can get the extra life for Alex at the next one, right? So, bash that first, and then if you run away, just get the ghost off the screen. He can't get you. There we go. And obviously that little one there sort of makes you freeze for a little while, as a bit of a spaz out. There we go. Got that. Now don't go over that pink square there, because if you go over that pink square, what'll happen is Alex will summon the ghost, and then he'll chase you around the screen, and if you don't leave, you'll lose loads of money, and yeah, you'll die. So that's why I leave those blocks there, but you have to sort of remove the blocks in some certain circumstances. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry about that. If you're you guys who heard that go off, it is WhatsApp, because people really love to be inconvenient and message you during WhatsApp. Now, if you don't collect the money fast enough, the money does disappear. Yeah, so what you got to try and do is get as much of it as you can, and it's really quite difficult to get all of it, and there's a number of different levels you have to go to. So we're going to review loads and loads of games in this channel. Just a bit of the old school. We're going to start streaming as well, and then we'll do the content. But of course, you've got to wait for YouTube to allow you to stream. That's nice of them, isn't it? Oh, nearly lost that. So to try and get it all can be somewhat difficult. So here we go. We're going to try and... There we go. There we go. Right, now, you're not going to be able to get all of this money, although I nearly do all the time. I think I miss about one box. Right, so this is how you do this little bit. Oh. And then, of course, you don't want to take that next block up, right? The next rock, because if you do, you can't get back over. Well, you probably could. Some smart ass would say, yeah, why did he jump across the other one? There we go. Straight on the nostrils. Now, I always miss one bag here. That one there. You know, unless you can teach Alex to fly, but you can't do that without the helicopter. And I don't bother going for this one over here, because it can be a little bit tough to get. And I sometimes think people go, oh, yeah, must kill it, must kill it, must kill it. But I don't bother. If you can get away with not doing it, I wouldn't even ask. Because it's not worth dying, because you know, you'll probably end up dying on the way to it, you know. And now the suspension frog. The idea is you bash him in the eye. There we go. Now this is the only one you have to sort of watch, you know, because it can be a little difficult. So I would really try and kill this fish before I would do this. And the way I try and kill this fish, okay, is I sort of sit here and see where it ends up, and if I have to sort of jerk forward to get him a bit like that. Okay, so that's exactly how I would do it, guys. I would do it no difficult than that. And now, because I set the ghost off at the last question mark, it's an extra life. Oh, there we go. Now just swim to the bottom and let him float up. Now it automatically floats, right, which is really, really awkward. Which is why I said if you don't want to sort of get there to kill the fish, don't bother. Okay, so you go getting all this money for this particular reason because you want to spend it in the shop. Now, I don't need the ring because I've already got one, but I'll take the motorbike and, of course, the mystery stuff here. Not quite sure what the mystery stuff is, but we'll figure it out. I mean, it's been so long since I played these games, and I just thought, wow, you know, perhaps start a YouTube channel where we can show it. But once again, if you guys do want a copy of Alex the Kid in Miracle World, send me a message, and I'll certainly sort of sort you out in the right direction if you like. Just don't tell on me. I'm sure someone... Oh, I missed that. I'm sure someone will get upset with me. But obviously, being on the motorbike, you don't get killed. Right? You run over all these little obstacles. But if you do crash this motorbike into those red circles, or the blobs there, you will lose it. Like that. Now, it makes it a little difficult. So what you do, I'm going to cheat a little bit here. So you've got a special thing there, but I'll use the ring. So this sort of ring, right, fires... stuff. Oh, press the wrong button. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we don't have too much trouble. I mean, you can get them really sort of cheaply, but it's not worth trying to try to. But you know, one of the things is that you used to. They didn't really invent easy modes on games at the start, right? But so you ended up really struggling as a kid to get through some of it. So some of the other games that we'll be doing reviews and playing against and. Oh, bollocks. That's not going to work out too well. Okay, right. I wish I hadn't done that now, you see, because we would have... okay, got to kill this frog because he will kill me. There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, it would have been so much easier on the motorbike. But you would have lost it here anyway, right? So you can't get anywhere, so... Now, we're coming to the end of bosses, right? And if you go and search... if you search on YouTube... not YouTube, sorry. If you search the internet, you can find the Janken challenges, the actual winning streaks to that. And I would tell you what they are. But I'm going to cheat anyway, because, you know, this bit's why not? And that's what we will do anyway. Okay, so basically we're going to play rock, paper and scissors. And I've got to win 2 out of 3, okay? So the first one is rock. So he should then put like scissors or something up. And if it doesn't, the cheat code I've got here is completely wrong. Look at that. And the next one should be scissors. So there we go. Now you do find a crystal a bit later on in the game that will show you what they're thinking about, you know. So you can sort of easily beat the challenge. That's it. And then he dies. And then that's it. Here we go. Off to the next level. Now, we're back swimming again, and of course we want to get an extra life. Oh, there we go, straight away, and that one was an extra life. There we go. Now, this little individual is pretty funny. Now, here, what I didn't realise is there's you got to whack his tentacles, and then sort of get forward a little bit and kill. Kill the squid thing, octopus. You know, if there's games that you liked, especially on the Sega, guys, I mean, that's what I had when I was growing up. I think you were either a Sega fan or you were a Nintendo fan. It's much similar to what it is now, you know. You're either an Xbox fan or you're a PlayStation fan. And what it actually boils down to, I think, right, is the controller that you're used to. Right? So that's how that works. So, and here, if you go down here, there's a secret level. Okay, which people didn't know about. So you sort of swim about. Just make sure you don't swim into anybody else. Oh, you got to watch these piranhas. So the easiest thing is just swim under them. There you go, look at all this. Free cash. So You got to basically work your way from the top to the bottom. Oh no, I've wrecked it now. Look at that, I've missed one row. So, how rude. The little bloody scorpion there. So this was always the challenge, right? So how do you get up there? And I tried for years to get up there, right? And I realised that's how you do it. Now this is the funny bit, to try and get to this extra life, which is you can't use one of those rings or anything that power through. So this is essentially how you do it. It's a bit tricky, but we'll get there. Oh. Get that money first. So we got no. It can be a little bit fiddly. Right, so you guys have probably got bored by now. How do we get up there? How do we get up there? I don't think that's going to work. I'll probably end up giving up because I'm like, I was never very good at any games really as a kid. But I just, you know, I see lots of people doing videos on Call of Duty and all that sort of stuff, right? But nobody does any videos on sort of old school games, you know? Is that because of one or two reasons? Like, A, they didn't want to play them or whatever. But these are games for them when we were kids, guys, you know? Got ya. Right, okay, so. Now, this is the next bit. How the hell do you get the extra life? Like that. There we go. Look at that. Now, so now we can escape. I think I learned more to play these games a bit later after I grew up. Right, okay, so let's see what we're going to do now. I think it was more about working out how you're going to get all the money, do you know what I mean? It's trying to get through all the different levels of it, and then after a while you give up. Oh, come on, I can't be asked. Right, okay. Anyway, guys, so you get the game. It's a great game to play. I really enjoy playing it. If you actually want to play the game yourselves, hit me up in the messages. I'm glad to be able to help you out, and I can also send you where it is. Once again, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and we're going to be reviewing all the old classic games from yesteryear. Take care, guys, and look forward to you on the next video.